Get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump man, touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, well, okay. I catch the he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank. Run up to the next stage. I get down.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 8. Stroud looking to throw. On a slant, here's Collins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Here we go. 18. Watch out. Down.
Here's Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 16. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this one again for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
Now Richardson. Now he'll tuck it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week.
And Mitchell, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Get it! COVID-19,
Richardson looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
back to 60, back to 60, 70, Wolf. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards, the final tally.
Go 60, go 3. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
play action. Now Richardson on the RPO. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 8.
Under.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. Stroud now on 4th down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So a 2nd NFL interception for him, and he is looking the part here in year 1.
And normally, partner, you talk about cornerbacks and safeties being the ball hawk type of guys, and they always will be because they'll get more opportunities. This young man has potential to be a ball hawk in the linebacker position. I think that's why he was drafted as high as he was, and he'll stay on the field on most downs. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
60 vices.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
All right.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6, and it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston. Stroud out of the gun here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now it's Richardson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Stroud. And this is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. taking a shot for Dell here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Indy. 53 yards.
Ready.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson looking to throw this. Got his man, it's Warren. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
It's a
Ready.
and the Colts 1st down. A gain of 1 yard.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Richardson going to move him around. Richardson now off the play fake to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Somebody thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And this one is right through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
A big loss on the play.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Colts take over 1st and 10
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Cougar 19.
To throw again on second down. Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Come on, come on. Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. You got to fuck this out. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. To throw is Richardson. Throwing to start the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 44, Richardson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Under.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Let's go, 79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal, 18 Buffalo, 18. 19 Charger, 19.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Here we go.
Richardson to throw off play action. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They go play action with Richardson. That's to Warren, his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Colts first down.
Back to throw again. To the right side, complete to Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Open man, the tight end Warren. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That's another Colts.
The option to give to Taylor here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 23, here's second down and 7. Now Richardson. It's caught. Mitchell. Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands, because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Richardson back to throw it. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Richardson off the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Richardson yet again. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tiger.
Richardson will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Colts 26, Texans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To Mixon on the check down. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
That one complete. It's tanked down. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him about the 43. Stroud now on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Such a joke.
Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's that?
Mixon with a first down carry. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
4 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Stroud now to throw. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
That keeps the score, Colts 26.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Play action. Now Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be second down.
Let's go now. Help, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, Richardson. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
That's caught. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. paranoia. Can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna. Into the groove, shake my paranoia.